Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed this look for you guys for New Year's. I used purples, shimmery golds, and a nude lip, a tiny bit of contour, and a lot of highlight that I don't know why I can only get on this angle. If you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. So I'm just starting with the transition color all over our crease, of course, and I am using my favorite transition shade at the moment, which is Sherbert from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is just the perfect transition color. If you really take your time out to blend it, it would just give you a beautiful gradient, and you can really work with any shades with this. So now picking up our e.l.f. crease brush. These brushes are very inexpensive and they're actually very good. This brush is specifically so when you want to get somewhere very precise, this is the brush that you want to pick up. So now we're going to pick up Deep Purple from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I just cannot stop using this palette. This palette literally has the perfect colors. You see how it's in there very precisely? Like, that's exactly where I want it to lay this color down. So I think I want to remain true to the eye. I don't think I want to give it any dramatic effect, or so I'm just going to go right along my crease and these windshield wiper motions and just kind of blending out right here. So now we're going to apply a base for the eyes, for the eyelids. You could just pick up your regular foundation or concealer and just apply it, but I'm gonna pick up my favorite, Be a Bombshells and Submissive. This is my favorite just because whenever shadow or product that I want to apply, it gives it that extra shimmer because this is shimmery. So that's what I like about it. But you could also use a black eyeliner as a base, or you could use a white eyeliner as a base. It's totally up to you. Just to pick up a base, and we're just, wow, this looks very pretty. I think we're gonna put gold on the eyelid. But I just want to give it like a clean cut effect. So we're just going to take our time applying this as neat as possible. So now I'm going to pick up Chopper from the Urban Decay Ammo palette, and as you can see, it's like a very glittery gold shimmer color. Again, if you don't have this exact palette, you can just pick up any any gold shadow that you may have. Really, and we're just going to pat that right over our base. Sorry, I get so into this that I just forget how to talk sometimes. So I do apologize. So now I'm going to pick up Chopper from the Urban Decay Ammo palette, and as you can see, it's like a very glittery gold shimmer color. And we are just going to pat that right over our base. So now that we have this down, I want to pick up just a tiny bit of oil slick. As you can see, it's a black and it also has shimmer in it. The Anastasia Beverly Hills also has Spirit Rock, which is also a black, and it has pink glitter in it. So you could you could use just a matte black, or you could pick up black with shimmer in it. I think I'm gonna go with shimmer because it is New Year's, and like, why wouldn't you want to be sparkly? Like, why wouldn't you? That don't make no sense. So I'm going to pick up again. This is another crease brush that I have from e.l.f. because I like the other one for like colors and this one for like blacks. So these brushes, I'm telling you, they are so good. They are so inexpensive. Like, you don't always have to go for the expensive brands to get good quality and really fall in love. So I'm just going to lightly start patting that right in the end of my crease, and I'm not even going to try and work that up into the crease area. I'm just going to leave it here at the very tail of my eyeball, because I feel like when you do your eyeliner, then that will give you more of a better idea of where you could place your black to give your eye more definition. But so I'm just placing a tiny bit by little, just working. Also, if you feel like the purple was kind of lost in the whole process, then you could always go back and look for your brush you were using purple with. I think it's this one. Yeah. And you can just go ahead and apply more purple if that's what you like. If you like the whole thing, how it's looking, then go ahead, keep on working at it. But I think I feel like the purple blended in a little too much with our transition color. And like it kind of got lost a bit in the whole process. So you see, I feel like that's bringing back our purple. So I'm going to pick up this e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. This brush is like for how you can see here, you can see the transition and the gradient of the purple. So if you don't want that, you don't want to see those harsh lines, this brush is perfect to get rid of that. This is just like the extreme perfect blending brush, and you can just go over that very fast. You see how now it's more of a smooth gradient as opposed to just harsh lines. This girl is what's gonna give you that pro look. Okay, so I did mess up like on my eyeliner like big time. They look like airplane wings instead of like gorgeous dove wings. But that's okay, no biggie. You can always just go and pick up a makeup remover wipe and then just align that like so, and then just clean it up. Oh shit, I forgot we had done our foundation already. Fudge. That's okay, guys. Don't ever like freak out if you mess up your wing. There's nothing you can't fix. This one came out gorgeous. I'm loving this one. But so now I'm going to apply my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara that I absolutely adore. You could apply some really pretty falsies with this. That would look bomb.com. But you guys, I got lashes, okay? I have my own beautiful lashes that I was blessed with, so I'm just gonna stick with this, okay? After the mascara, we're just gonna go ahead and start working on the bottom. So for eyeliner today, I'm gonna be using this gem pencil from Starlux that I received in my AFC Glam bag once, and this is absolutely amazing. It's very pigmented and it actually shows to be very, very pretty in gold. This is a very pretty color. If you have something similar, you can totally go for this. You can go for a black, or you can just go ahead and leave that space blank. It's totally up to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this pencil. So I'm just going to put that in my lower lash line waterline. In my lower lash line waterline. Wow. That's a lot of stuff to say. Ouch. So I've been looking to get a camera. I have a lot of YouTube friends on here that we support each other, and pretty much most of us, we film on our iPhones. But I was looking at the Sony A500, and I would really want to get that for you guys so they could be, wow, you see that? So for the bottom, we want it to be very smoky. So I'm going to pick up hot chocolate. Now I'm going to pick up a tiny bit because it is so pigmented and I really want to be able to work with it. So I'm going to just add a tiny bit. My waterline is so watery. And yeah, I really want to get the Sony A500, and I was seeing that actually, I believe Carly Bible, she uses that camera, and I was like, dude, then I think I am gonna get it. Hopefully my husband decides that we can get it. So, but I'm just a little bit worried because I've been working on my phone and now I'm going to have to pass that footage. Now I'm gonna have to start working on the laptop. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. My phone ended up being too full in storage, so in memory, I'm sorry, and I had to go sit down and actually delete some things so that I could finish. Basically all I did was add a bit of highlight. This is the only post that you can really see it, and just a tiny bit of contour. I made sure to blend it out very nicely so it won't be out there, so that the main focus can be the eyes, and a nude lip. This lip is from Mary Kay actually, and I added a Ulta Super Shimmery lip on it. Before I end the video, I just wanted to tell you guys Happy New Year's. And also I'd like to tell you a tiny little story. I live in Texas. Me and my family, we always go fishing in Rockwall at Lake Ray Hubbard, and we went this Sunday, but we ended up deciding not to go there and to go a little bit more farther out, maybe about an hour more out from there, but that's our place to go fishing. It was my husband, my brother, my son, myself, my sister, her husband, and her 3 kids, two big kids and 1 baby. And then when we were about to get there, there was a tornado warning. So everybody was calling us, you know, telling us to go back home. And we were like, you know, we're clear, we're in the clear, nothing bad's gonna happen, and we're gonna be okay. So we stayed. Then the thunderstorming started getting there. It started getting really dark, like there was really dark clouds, and my cousin, I could tell she was kind of bugging out because people kept calling us to go home. So she decided to go home. And my mom started blowing up my phone. She was like, hey, the sirens are going off, you need to get home now. You need to make sure that you guys start driving home right now. So I'm like, okay, you know, let me tell the boys we need to go home. The boys were like, hey, we're not done fishing. And my cousin was already gone, and she chose to go on 30. So I turn on the car. It's already late. It's already maybe like 6 or 7-ish. So I turn on the car to take a look at the boys because it's dark, and I feel the car like moving a little bit with the hard wind. And I was starting to panic because my mom was on the phone, like constantly calling me, hey, you need to go home, you need to go home. So I start panicking, and she tells me that they're saying that the tornado is on 30. So I'm like, okay, you know, nothing bad's gonna happen. And then my brother's car died, and I didn't have it on for like 3 minutes, so it died. And I called my cousin, and I'm like, hey, like our car died and there's nobody here that could pass us cables, you know. So she's like, I have cables, I'm coming back for you guys. So I'm like, thank you, you know. So she turns back around to come and help us, and we get the car on. So long story short, I believe that God caused for our car to turn off so that she could turn back around, because when she turned around, the tornado hit. So when I told her, hey, our car's back on, she turned around to go back home, and she saw everything that the tornado did. And she was really sad because there was like cars that have flown off the highway, and apartments that were broken, stores that were completely broken, houses that were just gone. And I don't want to bore you guys, but all I want to say to you is to thank God for your family's well-being, and this year to enjoy your family. You know, family is not forever, and I don't want to cry, but although there's already people that are no longer here with me, sometimes you just have to learn to appreciate what you have in family. Nothing is forever, and just as we get here, we have to go. So always respect your mom and your parents and your siblings, and always love them, because we never know what the new year may hold. So just appreciate what you have. You know, houses, they can be broken. Material things, they're not forever, but your love for your family will always be there. So always cherish that, and just, I hope that you take this and you really just soak it in. And that's it. Happy New Year's. I wish you and your family the most of blessings, and for God to always take care of you. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and mwah.